Yo.
In the words of Stuart Smalley, I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and gosh darn it, people like me. I love you.
Yo. I want to tell you a story. Raps about this jacket. People thinking, oh, that dude can't hack it. Look at this fucking jacket. First of all, with this jacket, it's not like I got off the rack like this. It's not like I came from a rack like this. It's not like I unpacked and stacked it like this, or broken and whacked.
My younger sister, today was supposed to be her birthday. In 2011, she died. So happy birthday to my sister Sheila. Right there on the wall. Hashish. One of the reasons to do this 30 challenges, 30 challenges in 30 days, was to develop, obviously, mental toughness. To actually being mentally tough, building the connections in your brain to withstand anything and overcome and keep going and don't quit and don't give up and get it and do your best and keep building that muscle of your neural networks. So like Andrew Huberman says, neurologist, the brain doctor, and Dr. Joe Dispenza, these people tell you that you can build mental toughness and you need to work on it all the time. So mindset, mindfulness, my mom always saying be kind to myself, and that's the one I always struggle with, being kind to myself. I'd be mentally tough for my sister Sheila. I really only slept 4 hours, and but when the alarm went off, there was just something in my brain that just said, yeah, I think it's real important to have heroes, to have people that you look up to, people that can help you in times of weakness, people that can lead you in times of darkness, people that can light you in times of heaviness, like Terminators. So it's good to have strong people around you, and then look around at yourself and take a good hard look in the mirror and say, am I as strong as the people that are around me? And if not, how can I become stronger to help them? How can I build me better in here and in here? Then you can help others. It's just like being on the airplane. You first put on your mask to breathe, and then you help the people beside you. And you can't help another until you can breathe. You have to work on yourself all the time, every day, nonstop, self-improvement, health, wealth, and management. Then, once you can able to pick all that up and do all that, then you can pick up another. Reach one, teach one, right? So if you're hearing this, I hope you work on yourself. I'm proud of you for trying, for recognizing that we have flaws, for recognizing that we ain't perfect, and that's the way it is. It's chasing the perfection. You're never gonna get there. It's the direction of perfection. And if you stay on that path, you stay on that road, good things will come. You will become better. You'll enjoy the sunshine and the rain and the darkness and the pain more. It will make you a warrior in your mind. Doesn't mean you're gonna go to war. You should not go to war. It means you will know how to defend yourself and protect yourself and look after yours, family, friends, country, people, kin, and everything in and out. So, don't be afraid of being strong. Don't be afraid of being mentally tough. Don't be afraid of being weak and recognizing the fact that you need improvement. Don't be afraid. It's okay to be afraid. It's okay, as long as you face it. And it's hard. And that's what you have to do. Like cold water, just a little bit of it, and then flex your muscles, build up some heat, and then a little bit more of it. And then tell yourself it's hot. And you love it. Build those new pathways in your neural network in your brain, your body, in your blood, in your bones, in the micro, in the macro, and your presence will be a present. So open your gift and get it, and don't be afraid if it's not what you wanted. You can't return it, but you can burn it and then you can earn it. So let's go. Discipline of body, discipline of mind, training to find yourself in a new grind and in a new line. And those vectors will align to bring you to the divine. And in that time, may you shine. The fast way to get health is to cut out sugar, alcohol. Those two, just those two. And you will see vast improvements in one day. And don't use fake sugar alternatives. They're fucking horrible too. So hard, it's super addictive. They say it's more addictive than heroin. I mean, why do they say that? Why did they say sugar's more addictive than heroin? Why is it in every single store, on every single convenience store? How convenient. How convenient. Heroin stores are open 24 hours a day. And you think they don't know that? 2 alcohol drinks a week for a man is the new limit. And anything more than that is extremely unhealthy. 2 a week. Are you kidding me? They're sold in 6-packs. They're sold in 2-4s. They knew that for a long time. This is the smoking gun. Back in the 50s, doctors would say, no, totally healthy. I smoke Camels all day. I'm a doctor. They're good to smoke. They're getting paid to say that. Until eventually got caught up with them and some ethical doctors came forward and said, hey, I don't think so. These bodies are burnt on the inside. That's in smoking. Smoking is fucking terrible for you. Just now in 2023, it's 2 drinks a week is the limit for a healthy lifestyle. That's crazy. That means it's really, 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 really bad for you. It's complete poison. That's why I recommend kombucha. Because it kind of tastes like beer. I'm having one at 4 in the morning. Woo! That's a spicy one. Woo! I'm telling you, get off the booze, get off the smokes, kick the sugar. What about the sugar? Apparently, more addictive than heroin. Sugar! I ranted on long enough for an early morning rave party, and I'm saying to be brave and to avoid an early grave. That's not what she was doing. She wasn't smoking, drinking, and eating sugar. She was giving her life on an adventure to save somebody else. Okay? At Search and Rescue BC on the Swift River, and she got held underwater by a car. They're drowning us in booze and sugar, and what else? If those are the available ones, then what else, I ask you? Let's not get into all that crazy tinfoil hat stuff. Wait, if we're going to, let's first put on our special hats. Okay, everybody. I'm just saying. I only slept 4 hours, so I'm acting a little bit spooky. Ding, 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 ding. Ain't nobody gonna stop me now.
And it's funny how a jacket can say all that, and can you hack it? Or are you a crackhead? Because it confuses me too. Ask my Sifu. He too, who knows Kung Fu, said, I see you in that jacket. I think IDC, Mark. Can you hack it? I crack back, master, please. I'm a masterpiece, and a master at peace. First lesson. To be your best son, know you are a blessed one.
Legs today.
Now you are a blessed
Walking
one.
squats.
Be your best son. First condition, must recondition.
It's my sister's birthday, and her name was Sheilah. She died. She was on a mission with Search and Rescue as a swift water technician, and she was very skilled and proficient in her abilities and talents, and on that day her life was given away. All day I told myself I'm just going to be strong about it, use her strength, because she was so strong. I'm going to be strong. I'm going to be like Sheilah. She was kick-ass, she was badass, super tough. She was like a Harley or a snowboard that would split and go down the mountain with a rescue dog. Jump into the action and be the first to help you, be the first to care for you, be the first to make you laugh, be the first to kick your ass. Doing like kickboxing, she would beat the hell out of me. Go to her when I was a teenager and be afraid. I'm having nightmares. Sheilah, can you protect me? And I'd sleep in her room on the floor next to her bed, and have my younger sister protect me at nighttime from nightmares and monsters in my closet.
I miss her. I miss my sister. But, so, and I'm sure a lot of people do. She was that kind of person. She was affected a lot of people in a lot of good ways. There's a gymnasium, like a $1 million plus gymnasium built in where I'm from, where kids go and play every day and train to be active in sports. And she was an athlete. She was an elite athlete. So it's cool that kids go there. They play games and train and learn to be insane. And that's cool that to this day will outlive me and many generations of me. It lives on in her name. It stands there brand new, and a place where people can go. And some of her art, she was a kick-ass artist. She was like a real artist, like not like me. She was like a trained professional artist, and she went to art school. She could draw anything. She could draw that right there and make it look exactly like that. She could make that. She could make that right there. That lamb, she could make that thing, no problem. She's made stuff like that before. She has a boat named after her for search and rescue in Kelowna. So if you find yourself on the beautiful lake of Kelowna, then know that my sister has a rescue boat there with her name on it. And it's still to this day goes out. It's like they made it in her honor, and it goes out. It gets called for missions every day. I mean, how cool is that? I mean, that's what she was doing. And there it is. Gymnasium, that's what she was doing. An athlete, there it is. Her art is in the gymnasium. There's the people look at her art and go play sports. Her boat goes out and saves lives to this day, all the time. It's parked right next to the firefighter's boat. She was training to be a firefighter, but they said she was too small. So she's trying to be a volunteer firefighter, the first to jump into the action and help anybody. It's probably why she died, because they said that the river was closed. They said the river was closed. They said the police said the river is too dangerous. They said it's too swift. The RCMP dive team said, we're not going in. We can't do it. My sister said, I'll go. Here's some big, huge, 200-pound, tough-ass cops, trained dive team with scuba gear. And they were too afraid. But my sister, in a life raft, as a swiftwater specialist, goes in. And it wasn't her fault. There was some other fuckery of people that brought a tow truck and some cables, and somebody fucked up some ropes. And these are not her faults. These are other people's issues and faults that led to that chain of events that ensnared her and trapped her on her leg and pulled her underwater. And she was just below the surface. And no one could get to her. And they were filming a TV show about her called Call Out, a search and rescue show. And she was being featured as the artist, resident artist, and action hero for search and rescue. And they filmed her dying. And I saw that tape. So I can tell you I know what I'm fucking talking about. I reviewed that tape. I'm a filmmaker. I reviewed it frame by frame by frame. And they changed some of the laws about how actions are going to be done in the future. I think they made 9 amendments to create more safety so that doesn't happen again. And there's a monument with her name on it, a giant stone. I think that's like 15 tons or some number. A huge granite monument in Victoria, the capital of BC. You can go there and you can see her name on it. And she's died in service in the line of duty. And that was her. And the bell still rings today. I said I wasn't going to get emotional about it. But I didn't think I was going to tell you the story. But I hope you all go look her up. Check it out. You could probably see her body being dragged out of the river if you look on YouTube. I'm sure it's on there still. She had a funeral with, I think there was like 2,500 people there. It was huge. There was all the cops, all the firefighters. There's helicopters and planes that flew over top. But I mean, that's a fucking send-off. I just want to tell you guys that story about my sister Sheilah. and how this is her motherfucking jacket. Yep. There's not much to look at. People think I'm a crackhead when I wear it. That's why I wear it. No, I wear it because she wore it and she was smaller than me. And it's big on me. She wore it because it's a tough-ass jacket. I wear it because it's a tough-ass jacket. Nobody asked me for $1 in this jacket. They might ask for crack and a smoke, but they never asked for fucking anything else. I just want to tip my hat to my sister Sheilah in her memory, and to harness her power so I can also become great. And in her memory, and thank her for the gifts that she's still teaching me today, and the things she's still helping others with still too. Gymnasium, rescue boats, and I still, people call us up and say, I remember your sister, man. She was so fun. Lots of people say that. They miss her all the time. So, I mean, how many people have that effect on you? Most people just live and die, and after a little bit of time, almost forgotten about. They say that you die a second time when people stop talking about you. Well, she's put another 100 years on her namesake. I mean, that gymnasium is staying there. That stone is not going anywhere. That's fucking legendary. And I got this motherfucking dope-ass jacket. And I want to say I wrote a rap. I wrote fucking tons of raps. Like 200 raps in the past year. And we'll be releasing them all pretty soon. So stay tuned for the rap attack that's coming out. But I did write a rap about this jacket. And I haven't rehearsed it or done it in a bit. And I don't remember it all. But I know it's a 9-minute long rap. And I know it's pretty fucking good. And I know at one point in the song when I was recording it, I started to cry. You could hear my voice crack. It's like one of the best parts. Raps about this jacket. People thinking, oh, that dude can't hack it. Look at his fucking jacket. First of all, look, with this jacket, it's not like I got it off the rack like this. It's not like I came back from my rack like this. It's not like I came broken and stacked like this or cracked and whacked like this. When I unwrapped this jacket, it was not wrapped in plastic or anything fantastic. It was truly more drastic, but that's not it. It wasn't about how it was presented as I lamented on the heaven-scented air that was still in there around some worn-in parts of heart. That's what tore me and her apart. So here it is right from the start. It's just this rugged old thuggery thing. I mean, brown on tan, even Ye would say, God damn, that's a lot of tacky khaki. But you get me? I ain't that wacky. What, you think you know me, homie? What, you got a rock you want to show me? Want to buy a Glock from me? Nah, homie. You don't know me. You don't know me. Yeah, I forgot the parts there. This is making me nervous. You're making me nervous. I'm emotional. You know, homie, no smokes, no dopes, no money, no honey. So keep asking. And it's funny how a jacket can say all that. And can you hack it? Or are you a crackhead? Because it confuses me too. Ask my Sifu. He too says, I see you in that jacket, Mark. And I think, IDK, can you hack it? I crack back, master, please. I'm a masterpiece and a master at peace. This jacket's like war in the Middle East. All villain and tan beast. That's right. This is from my sister Sheilah. I love you. Here we are. All right. Thanks for listening, everybody. Peace.
Next condition, the prohibition. Audition, their disposition. First edition, their worst ambition. Cursed edition for a pursed admission. Call the mortician for their nutrition with the cognition of a magician. I bet you wishing for more intuition as this transmission is not your tradition, but by my submission for position of more than a musician. Okay, here we go with the word of the day. It's duple, D-U-P-L-E. It means having two parts. In music, having two beats to the bar. The duple pupil was not a pupil. That's quadruple. See that I did pupil and I did pupil. One's a chrysalis and one's a person. Anyhow, peace. Check it out. Stay knowledged. By permission and petition is opposition to the perdition. I'm a mission with suspicion as a tactician technician. Yo, start the ignition.